Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm here early because I'm showering. Do not the Zero. Oh, all right, thank you, Zero. Very cool. For context, those who might not be able to see that in chat, Zero sent that like 10-15 minutes before stream started. I hope nothing bad happened in the shower. But yeah, as for myself, I'm doing all right. I'm a bit tired today, honestly, because like, remember how I said I was I'm gonna go to Warcry after stream? Yeah, was too tired to drive, so that didn't happen. And then I fell asleep on the couch, and then I woke up at like 1 in the morning. And yeah, sleep schedule's doo-doo. But yeah, no, that's fun. Also, apparently D&D put out some news today where apparently they're doing a new rule set. That should be interesting. It's how do I put this? It's not a 6th edition. It's like, I wouldn't call it a 5th edition either. It's not like, it's like 5.25, I would say. Gonna go see the ZBZ movie. Oh, I want to see it so bad, but it's not showing in my town because we literally only have one theater that has 2 screens. We used to have 2 theaters with 4 screens between them, but one got shut down because the building is like way too old to function properly. Which is unfortunate because that's the one I worked at too back in the day. Like they shut it down like years after I'd already like stopped working there. But it's like, looking back on it, like I could have fallen through the floor while I was upstairs. Like, but yeah, fun things about being in a small town. But yeah, how's it been, Otter? But yeah, the D&D rules, those are looking bonkers because everything got buffed up to being like dummy insane levels, and I have no idea how well it's gonna play. But pretty good. I came back from camping late last night. Hell yeah. Did you fight a bear? Did you win against said bear? Not even accepting the fact that you could have not fought a bear. But yeah, as for today's plans, we're finally on day 3 of Disco Elysium, because day 2 was way longer than it probably needed to be because we didn't have anything to interact with until we got to that building. But yeah, hopefully some exciting things happen today because we can finally open up the water lock, from what I understand. No, but I'm 100% certain fish aren't real. They're all made up. Yeah, that's understandable. See, that's fishing is comparable to, what's it called, when you're like looking for cryptids, where like you're not sure if you're actually gonna get anything, but you need to prove they're real. That's what fishing is all about. So when they when the guy says, oh yeah, I caught one, it was this big, he's not lying because the fish wasn't that big. He's lying because he's saying fish are real. But it's like with birds. Birds aren't real too. They're just government plants in order to have security cameras flying around at all times. And what are those security cameras for, you might ask? Oh, like, oh, are they like government surveillance? No, those are the live leak cameramen. They put all the like actual like probable deaths and like street fights up on YouTube for everyone to see. But yeah, without any further ado, let us get into the video game. 3 different days and different locations, not a single fit. Oh my, that's just unlucky. What the fuck? Like, you think you'd at least see one. Like, oh right, I forgot. I got this shirt. At the end of day 2 there. Let me out of my room. Let me out. There we go. Can I shut my door? I can. There we go. Alrighty. I need Kim. Well, more accurately, I need Kim so I can go to the other side of the water lock. Damn, Harry looking good. Yeah, Harry's fucking dripped out. Are those other police officers? They have the same white square on the back that maybe I should not be wearing. No, I'm not putting on the fucking straw hat either. You know what? I'll dress up how they expect me to look. Hold up. There. My canon outfit, my business casual, you some might even say. And then we're just gonna walk this way and hope they don't see me. Actually, no, I probably should talk to them. Howdy.
You look like shit.
You look. The first thing this man says when I talk to him is, "You look like shit." Okay. Thanks, bro. Thanks.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
I don't mean that as a metaphor. All right. What do we say to this guy? I love one. You look like shit, asshole. Yeah, I don't want to be too mean. If he's mean multiple times after this, then we'll start pushing back. But you know what? I'm gonna own it. I know it's intentional.
Like undercover.
The woman in the RCM uniform interjects.
Well, as far as disguises go, this is one of the best I've seen. I mean, I could swear you're an actual bum.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
Jean, okay.
It's not just this week. What do you want?
Oh, 92% chance to...
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the...
He pauses.
To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
Yeah, 50-50 chance. I return, but my video is constantly loading, but chat works fine. Thanks, Reddit. Welcome back, Zero. Oh, fuck. What precinct am I a part of? Oh, God. I feel like this is actually important to get right. And like, oh, no, because I called on day one. I feel like it's one of these first two, because 69 is haha funny joke, and it's not questioning, it's just straight up that's what I'm saying. What the fuck is this? And then the last one is just back out. You know, I'm just gonna go with 41st and hope for the best.
Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
The man sounds genuinely excited. He gives you a long, meaningful look in ads.
Somewhere good.
Let's talk more about the hypothetical station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
Oh, the hypothetical 4-1. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy. You're not busy. Let's just play around. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
You seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
Actually, I shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner. He's gonna know.
I'm not your partner. This union is temporary.
Oh, now Kim's dumping me. Wow. Wow, Kim. Unloyal.
A little premonition for you, Lieutenant. Sooner or later, probably sooner, your new friend tells you he doesn't need you. He will then suggest you should fuck off. When that happens, I suggest you take his advice.
He adds bitterly. Oh, this guy. I think
Lieutenant merely bows his head in response.
I fucked with this guy pre the events of this game. Uh-oh. Kim, that's rude. Yeah. He's clearly upset. But, you know. Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
You sarcastic motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
Hey, now I dumped out my alcohol. This
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lung.
Who is the far-out son of Lung?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
Oh, thanks.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man.
Further rough handling. Yeah, right. I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His gray eyes suddenly flash above the glass frames. They feel sad. Oh.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Uh-huh. Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Huh. Not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses, the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder he just doesn't recognize them. So Kim doesn't know who these two are, but these two are mad at me. Or mad at Kim. Probably me. But I could deflect it. All right, see you around.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
Thanks.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Yeah, pretty weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at.
You're a cop. They gotta listen to you. That is true. You know, I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Look, I just have to ask. Are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Okay. It's the fucking Kubo after the whole adoption spiel fucking whole live clip. Okay.
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
I have to log out to fix this? Oh my god, is the audio issue really that bad? Holy shit. Apparently you leave Twitch on for a little too long and it decides no streams. One Punch Man, okay, pretty much.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
The Spirit Decor was like, oh yeah, fuck it, alright. Alright, what about her then?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to talk to you. Fine, Jesus. What about you? Can I talk to you?
Hi, gendarme.
Oh, it's him.
Rendezvous.
There he is again, the smoker on the balcony, right here in the whirling rags. Hi, hello, adjust your tie. You're here. Adjusts tie, hello.
Hello. So what brings you here?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
This is where I'm gonna go down in history. I'm going to sing karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
He raises a glass to you. All right, I met your Sunday friend.
Did. And how did you like him?
You're right. He was magical, magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Who is
A
he?
visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
So, wait, does Revachol not count as a first world? Huh. Well, it's definitely not third world, assumedly. Huh. I lied. I have to watch it incognito. Oh no. Hopefully you get it figured out, or at least hopefully it's working now in comparison. Return
To
where?
his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village.
It's like Detroit. It's for sure not open world. Yeah, it's not perfect world either, because this doesn't look like a fucking Genshin ripoff anime game.
Or is it just money? I don't know.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
On Sundays. Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme?
Tell me about that muscular type who came to investigate the
Yes,
crime.
let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What'd you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed
Why
you?
shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
What do you look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece.
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Thanks for the information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
Let
Bye-bye, gendarme.
me change my clothes first, and then I'll ask you the last question. Do I have anything that bumps composure? Interfacing. Ooh. Composure. There we go. Nice. I just realized there's flavor text for why each one gives you those stats. +1 composure, a normal day for a normal guy. +1 physical instrument, work it. +1 electrochemistry, cigarette stained fingertips. +1 drama, become the dragon. +1 electrochemistry, become an addict in a strange bathing robe. +1 interfacing. Bye-bye, bugs. +1 drama. Clinically insane. Insane mesh tank top. Where'd you even get that one? No, really, who put it in that drawer? No further comments. Wear it at your own risk. +1 electrochemistry, godass. -1 reaction speed, hindsighted. What the? Although these jeans look worn, the wearer must have had an ass given to them by the mighty Lord himself. That beautiful peach-shaped man ass has imprinted itself so deep in the fabric you can't wonder if wearing them would start molding your own vague rear side into a more shapely form as well. Yeah, alright. Wait, what about my pants I started with? These golden brown trousers are a flare cut. Normal bell bottoms trousers would be boot cut. These are far from normal. There's someone's piss soaked cum stained party pants. Ayo, peach shape. -1 saver fair tied around the thighs. +1 electrochemistry tied around the crotch. Oh my god. God, some of these fucking descriptions are insane. All right, I think we have enough to. It's not going to be easy, but it is a white check, so we can keep trying. What is it about the way he carries himself?
Could he be
Hey,
a member of the homosexual underground?
Hey, yo, he's gay. The homosexual underground. Is that like Sonic Underground?
Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos. I've seen them homos with my own eyes.
What the fuck, physical instrument?
This sexual thing seems interesting. Ask around. Become involved.
Do I just say it out loud to him? Do I just fucking say it out loud to him? Oh no! Fuck it. Are you part of the homosexual
The
underground?
homosexual underground?
The smoker sits up immediately, his eyes wide with amused surprise. A honeyed smile lingers on his lips.
Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Yes, I want to hear more about this homosexual underground you're a part of.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
What about Thursday night?
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
Oh, risque. But why do you convene? What do you do?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in Rebishol have to hold on to, the true symbols of security, the meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage.
Me when it's Thursday night.
Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
I can't believe we just asked this man once and he lays out the entire homosexual agenda for us. Does it have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold.
Wow.
We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature. Very esoteric.
Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature. Some say the homosexual underground is some sort of disco Elysium. I do like disco. Maybe I should get into
You
it.
can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
What if I can't remember whether I'm in it or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life aside from the fact that I like disco?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows? Maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed.
He circles his hands around you.
I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
The fuck This is going to be like a 20-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least.
Absolutely wonderful.
The fact the game literally puts it in that terminology where it's like it's just straight up the mind project. All right. Oh, we're still working on Precarious World. Okay. Do I have enough skill points to unlock another? We can be part of the underground. We can be part of Sonic Homosexual Underground. Oh, we have a lot of fucking thoughts we could possibly put in here. I'm gonna unlock that one. And we can't start. Can we start a new? Oh, we can start a new thought project while we're here. Oh, it's not even a 20-hour project. It's 8 hours. You see mysterious strangers in the night, leaning against the unlit doorways, engaged in hushed conversation. A shadowy cabal exchanging looks, whispering in the dark alleys and unmarked locales. A radical cell conspiring against the state, and perhaps even against man and woman. Was that a secret handshake? What's going on? Who are these secretive people? How will they accomplish their sinister and world-altering goals? And more importantly, are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. Yeah, we're adding that. We have to. Tony Hawk's Homosexual Underground. Alrighty, awesome. Sick conversation, bro. Oh yeah, I should probably also just in case. Oh. The ledger is a item now instead of an interactable. Oh shit. So I could just put it in my hands to get +1 authority and +1 suggestion. That's a nice upgrade, actually. I like that. All right, if we run into any bags on our way to or any cans, I guess, on our way to the water lock, we'll know. Oh, hey, look. I think people fixed it up. Gentlemen, I can't click on them.
A rusting control panel with loose.
Pull it.
You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving.
Yeah, we in it. Finally. And here's where the real game begins. Oh shit.
Go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks. And if you wanted to forge that document for Evrard, now you can.
Thank you for the reminder, Kim. Let's take a look around. Bunch of new stuff to see, a new world to experience. The radio relay hums with electricity. 55 cents on the ground. We're already richer for being here. And the music changed. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside? Huh. Like $1. Hell yeah. Anything cool going on? Oh, I have to go up the stairs. I was gonna say anything cool going on in here, but... Oh. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. Oh, magnesium. Thank you. Sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Uh-huh. That's locked. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know where to go now because there's so much to go to. Someone's broken down the fence and the barbed wire. What's this? The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. Glorious is the graffito to the ghosts of us. 50 cents. Nothing inside the building, it seems. Hey, there we go. Now we're talking. Someone left their music collection beneath the terrapin. Hey! Finally, I could probably sing karaoke now. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Tape you found on the from a shack on the coast. The A side has Small's Church and St. Saints written on it, while the B side is supposed to contain the instrumental version. It requires a boombox to play.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal reel at hand. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad.
Oh.
A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Oh. We could probably find music tape at the pawn shop.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
In this yard? Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago. A black bloc, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house. Yes, and you picked it up because you're a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and magnesium blisters.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
There we go. I fixed it. Hold on. There we go. Voice meter decided to give out again. Bow knot +2 drama. Wait, what? Where does the bow knot go? Oh, it's neck, I think. Yeah, I don't want to replace the tie. I like my tie. The dark red chair in the dim light of the room.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Hey Kim, where are we?
Someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
What's with the red bow tie?
It's just a piece of clothing you've picked up. You do that, officer. You collect clothes sometimes.
That's something you do, Kim. Or something you do, player.
He sounds a little worried. It's an odd habit. Don't be worried, Lieutenant. Clothes are therapeutic.
Don't be worried, Lieutenant.
You better not fucking think about ditching me with some shitty cum-stained bow tie! You
The tie!
are gearing up for the final showdown that's gonna be off all walls. You wait and see.
Okay, thank you, horrific necktie. What the fuck is that
A
about?
necktie sounds very scared. Never take it off.
Yeah, thank you, Half-Light.
Yes, agreed. You should never take your necktie off. Ever.
Why is everyone saying don't take the tie off? Jesus. What's with the red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
He looks at the chair gathering dust.
Red paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
All right, let's move. Just a random little chair and shelf with bow tie in the middle of fucking nowhere. Oh, footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck? Oh, gas can. Thanks. Would a necktie ever lie to you? That is true. I don't think it would. A bottle drained of all its booze is frozen to the ice. Oh. So somebody got fucked up out of their mind and crashed his car, I think.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
Yeah, sure does look like a lot of folks partied here.
Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Kim, looks like we got a couple party goers here.
Looks like it.
Oh, Lupin, did you see Ultra Kill got updated? I did. They like Act 2 is out now. Holy shit. I still need to like, because I think I'm in like the later chapters of Act 1, but haven't finished them yet. I need to go back to that game. It's so good. Looks like they had you know what? I've had parties like this before where I'm just in the middle of nowhere where I shouldn't be, yucking it up. Looks like they had a great time laughing here.
Let's keep moving, detective.
Lieutenant adjusts his glasses.
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it.
Huh.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
Carriage in the sea? Where'd this come from?
My guess is it started its journey from the plaza, where it backed through the fence.
Let's investigate, Kim.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Oh, if Inland Empire's freaking out about this, then...
Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
What's the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
It's too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Run my hand over it.
It's properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
Monkfish. We found the fish. This is where all the fish went when Otter went on his fishing trip. They're fucking around in this car. How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, well, what should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
All right. It's like 8 in the morning. We got time. Let's hang out on the swing.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent.
We're just chilling. Look at us. Oh, silly Kim. Well, I think silly Kim, silly me. I'm the one who had the voice line for how long will it take for the low tide to come in. Kim just didn't correct me.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
I could try to whistle a tune. Oh wait, no, but I'll fail. It's a red check, so I'll fail it regardless because of fucking precarious world. Hold on, it looks really blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
All right, let's just fail whistling a tune.
Spit flies from your mouth to your moustache, your chest, the ground before you. No sound.
Oh, I just went split all over the place.
Raining heavily here, Chief. Mind keeping it down a bit?
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, bro.
The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away.
Very funny, so I can't whistle.
Just keep at it. It will come to you.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful melodic trill that puts even the insulindic thrush to shame.
Hey, I healed morale from listening to Kim whistle. Aw.
You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about everything. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
I could be racist if I wanted to. So is your dad also, you know... Or it's talking about his glasses and I'm the actual racist. I don't know. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
So it's been an hour now, which I think means legally we're allowed to get into the harder hitting questions with Kim. If you had to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
Okay, but if someone puts a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the marquee now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
His eyes turn to you.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Oh no! Oh God, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
Did they let me have this nice moment with Kim because they're gonna kill me now like they did with the book? Oh no. Oh fucking hell.
You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy and the air tastes sour to breathe. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do?
So I'm the reason the waterlock was fucked up too, thinking about it then. Oh my
No.
God.
Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Everything's saying just don't take credit for it. Oh my God, it's me? It's mine? I drove my car into the sea?
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
The badge, the gun, and now
The
this.
lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
Fourth thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
He's trying to cheer you up now. Kim, we don't deserve you. Holy shit.
People, yes, but not you.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just gonna be there like
I'm
that?
afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I mean, number one is just me trying to not take responsibility for what happened. Clearly what happened. If there was that many bottles in a fire pit and cigarettes around it, I got fucked up, jumped the water gate, crashed here, partied myself around it, and then wandered off into the fucking woods drunk. So like, there's no way of fixing the fucking car. There's no way of justifying what happened here. Ah, Jesus Christ. Well, at least I can see what's in there now.
Yes, let's go take a look.
Anything? Hey, my badge and my jacket, I think. Finally, there it is. Thick blue piece of acrylic covering a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name and rank on it. Next to the writing, you see a man stare back at you. A younger version of you, already disintegrating inside, but still presentable on the outside. Congrats, you got your outfit back. Yeah. We got something. And we got, wait. LTN 2 JFR Dubois. So Lieutenant Second Jennifer, or whatever it was from the book. Dubois. So Dubois is definitely my last name.
Badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
Something good came out of all this.
Lieutenant glances at the badge in your hand. This is pre-mustache. Yeah, he's like clean shaven there. He looks like just a John Everyman. Study the badge.
Between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West.
More places should do that. Just street grid as your fucking watermark. That's sick,
photo,
actually.
A name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Take a little looky-loo at the picture.
Man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
Hey, the massive sideburns look good. Fuck off. I like them. And he's winking? Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun.
Oh, no. Okay. So, the expression. When I started this game and the game explained the expression, I thought what they meant was he had had a stroke in the past before, and therefore his, like, one side of his face didn't move nearly as much as the other. And this is still entirely a possibility. But what they're pointing at now is the expression is not a physical detriment. It's not like a, oh, you make your face so long it is stuck that way thing. This is his mouth is smiling and trying to present a happiness that his eyes can't match. That is what the expression is. It's that fucking, like, I don't want other people to know what I'm thinking, like how I'm feeling. So I'm just going to look like this kind of thing. Oh my God. And he's been doing this for over 10 years. Maybe it's more because he was already doing it in the picture. Oh my. This game is just depressed old man simulator. What the fuck?
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name, Harrier Dubois?
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Strange. Doesn't say Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Not strange at all. Your name is Harrier Dubois, like it says on your police badge.
What kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times, like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
It's meant to keep you safe. From bullets, hunger, shrapnel, kidnappings, and worse.
Okay, I didn't ever actually pick up the thought, Detective Cousteau. So, you know what? Harrier Dubois it is then.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Finally a way to tell, thank God.
The badge
So if he calls me officer, I fucked up, and if he calls me detective, we're cool.
You see lines of information.
Rank, LTN 2JFR.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What's a Lieutenant W. Freighter?
Lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W.
The
Freighter?
title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Blind.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your
That's where we've had this
precinct
conversation before.
or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
A rank above you in your precinct's decomptage. What's a decomptage?
Decomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos. The
Okay.
lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks?
Things like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
Okay.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Wait, satellite officers.
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Oh. Well. That's nice to know, actually.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
Turn back
Such a
to
small
Kim
yet
likes me,
precious
yay.
thing, space caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It
The
reads,
mission, the true mission of the game is accomplished. Kim likes me, smiles. Serial Rev 12 6205 Jamrock
That's
or
just
Jam
a serial
41.
number. Revachol,
Yeah, I figured Jamrock.
41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Date of issue 7th of November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank.
Wait, what was that thing I just got? Oh, precarious world finished. Okay, cool.
The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
I remember that time. That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
We had a good work-drink balance going. Jesus Christ, Ty. Precinct 41.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva. And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Oh, let's put it away. Well, we have our badge now. Yay! Oh.
The precarious world.
Thought complete.
How not to lose? It is impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves. You're pushed on by numbers and punitive measures. Pain, rejection, and unpaid bills. You can either play, or you can crawl under a boat and waste away. Turn into salt, or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or you can fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep on fighting.
Okay, what was that? Critical success and failure thresholds lower. Oh, that is big. Because it's 2d6, so our values are between 1 and 12. 1 being a critical fail, 12 being a critical success. Now it's 1 and 2 is a critical fail, 11 and 12 is a critical success. Or 2 would be a fail. Yeah, 2 to 12, sorry. So 2 to 3 is a critical fail. 11 and 12 is a critical success. Oh boy. So the RNG in both directions is now notably more lethal. Got it. Understandable. And we're still working on Homosexual Underground. Okay. Well, at least Kim and I had a nice moment on the swing. And I feel like he could have been much meaner to me during that if I had fucked up earlier in the run. But he wasn't mean to me, so I'm happy. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. Okay. Any way I can get up to that window? Check it out. Quick travel unlocked. Nice. Wedding stone, well worn and covered in rust. Cool. White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. Oh. That's what I'm here to do though. Let me in the... Okay, there we go. Harry refuses to go through door frames. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. New pants. +1 to Kingdom of Conscious. I don't think I have that one. Cinder blocks, charred. A makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. Bunch of dudes just chilling out over here. Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Bench.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Kim, I just wanted to look at the bench, man. Come on. Also, I got my jacket now. +1 to spirit decor, +1 visual calculus. Black uniform jacket with RCM signature white rectangle on its right sleeve and backside. Letters indicate the collar read to JFR. The jacket is acceptable quality other than some minor wear and tear. Actually, you know what I could do? Take off this shirt, put on this jacket. So now I have my full uniform. I always wore that jacket in my playthrough. Yeah, there's no downsides to it, and the spirit decor and visual calculus seem to come up fairly often. That, and I like having the white rectangle on my shoulder and back, just because then I match cam. Moralist pants and tailored trousers in light brown, moderate in every aspect. They're absolutely unremarkable. In other words, perfect. Also, what's the indirect modes of taxation shoes? +1 to indirect modes of taxation. Affluent moneymaker man. These Per and Ingersoll shoes have no lacing, but a strap and a buckle. Due to their elegant and affluent design, they've been described as the most advanced dress shoe. So advanced, in fact, that walking through slush and mud does not leave a single trace on them. Oh. Well, at least they hold up then. Most of the time, dress shoes kind of just die horribly, so... At least this pair is actually, you know, functional. Hey, why did I have a thought circle when I was over here? Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Huh. Oh, and then this comes down around here. And puts us back here. Okay. Now I understand. Anything cool this way? Bucket. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword in the scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
I got questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
You know what? Yeah. Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Fortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Hold on. Do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. This is the way it is back in the day. Men, believe me, lesson matters. Well, more women arm themselves if it's so effective.
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
The wonder. Oh no. Do we do it, chat? I'm putting responsibility in your guys' hands for this particular conversation. Remember, Kim is right there. Do it. I'm seeing one do it. And that's all I need, I think. Let's do it. Behold!
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
So are all the men now.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's her husband now?
Gone.
Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
Also, I just realized, nice detail about her portrait is she has like fishing hooks as an earring.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
It's healthy to let go and move on. Got to keep the wheels spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where two little kids are playing with what looks like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better drunk.
Another better drunk. Oh no. Shut the fuck up, electrochemistry.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
-1, Kim's present makes it awkward. -6, don't know a good spot yet. Oh well, I'll see you around. Maybe we should go find a place and then ditch Kim. See if we can pull it off. The boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. Ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Aw, fishy. We'll come back to her when we have more questions. Oh, I can walk in the front door there, but I can't go all the way in. Kim, I need to get in the barrel. There we go. Thank you. 50 cents. It's locked tight. Can I see that from here? There we go. Can't see into the house from this angle. All right, never mind. Hello. The woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
Necktie, no! Click, click, bang, bang. Maybe if we're dealing with someone younger, no. What he said, we're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
What kind of an ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage.
Oh, you won't
And
need to
not a
worry
lot
about
of
that.
houses
I've parked it back
for
there.
a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, hold on. You're giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
I'm not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations.
Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth.
Wait, why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
One more time. I can just have the room?
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
Would help me stay in touch with the
You
proletariat.
best not be plotting another revolution under my roof. We barely got through the last one. But the room, do you want it?
You got yourself a tenant.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
A key appears from her apron. She hands it to you.
If you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little
Thanks, Kim.
relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
Finally, you have those lame-os of matinees off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
A great place to bring chicks. All right, thank you, Necktie. What's in the fishing village?
Yes, it's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap, a blank spot on the map, just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
No need for rent money. Hey, true. I can go buy Froggy Hat for no punishment. Let's go. There's got to be something
Over
here.
there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
Pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinderblock houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
That's unfortunate. Who else lives here?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
I met Lillian already.
Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left.
I haven't seen any drunks yet, though.
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
Is there any way to make money around
For
here?
You? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
All right. There's another topic I'd like to talk
She
about.
nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Anything else we should? We'll come back once I've got more, like, regional information. Oh wait, we can actually go up into that locked door now. Inside this building, we could hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Oh, nice.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea.
Let's check out our new house.
Slightly rusted.
Unlock.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Aw, Kim, you don't want to come stay in my
The
house?
key
Damn.
turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
All right, this is my new place. There's a sick jacket in here. Nice. The floorboards creak under your step. Intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving up pleasant warmth. Old science fiction magazines, books about birdwatching, an almanac from 39.
Brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Give a little
The
listen.
room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place
Oh, Jesus.
to you?
I like number 4, honestly. Looks like this is my new home. I wonder where the old one went.
Westward, across the canal, towers the whirling in rags. Door number 1 on the second floor is locked. Behind it lies a trashed room. 1 floor below, behind a counter, stands an irritable man. In a small shack in the fishing village, a baroque heater hums quietly, emanating a sense of comforting warmth. A wash basin lies on the table, the water inside reflecting the somber face of the world. Far away, on the corner of Perdition and the Main, a nondescript building, obscured in a haze. It's vacant and lost, just like its tenant.
Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
Hello? Yeah, okay, I'll take a look. You see the waves, the sea, a church.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Okay. What about this?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy.
I do like the
A
chops.
fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew.
No, I like the chops. The chops are an aesthetic. Also, we got the Korojev jacket, +1 logic, checkmate. The swanky checker jacket flatters your form in a way that makes you feel the fun kind of serious. Has really nice roomy pockets, too. Hell yeah. I need to check under the floorboards, though.
The bed is comforting.
Okay, no time for rest yet. It's not bedtime. Oh, Kim hangs out in the little fucking underhatch. when he's not actively doing anything. That's fun. How do I check under the floorboards? Oh, I think I know how to check under the floorboards. Hold on. Never mind, I can't look under the floorboards with a crowbar. There we go. All right, let's get back to work, Kim. Street sign is illegible before the graffito. Oh, that's why they call it this place. Hard to see the details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy, though. A flower chower where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring.
The scruffy-haired
Hello, children.
boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old.
He sits in the little patio thing like a horse. Yeah. He's like, well, Harry's busy. I'll just go in here.
The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
Okay, bye. Well, they're like young kids. They don't know how to have a fucking conversation with a police officer at all. Oh, money. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Hey, that means no one lives here. You know what that means? Thank you. I can crowbar the box with no moral repercussions. Free house. I'm guessing those are the drunks that were previously referred to drunks.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
What'd the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Okay, Shivers is becoming my favorite ability really fast, honestly. The fact that it's just world building the stat. Like, who are the people who live across the road?
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. His boyfriend is on his way home. He brings tins of meat and vegetables with him. Their pockets are heavier with money, but only slightly.
What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
What about the road?
Craters pocked the surface.
Wait a minute. His boyfriend, the homosexual underground, rears its head again.
The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade.
It's almost like as if there's some kind of agenda in play, but I don't know what you'd call it or put your finger on it with.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
I'm guessing I can't go this way. Yep. Oh god, the fucking Speedoru animation with the clown for fucking what's it called again? Ace Attorney. Yep. Feels safe and warm in here, not like outside. Industrial coat pellets burn with an orange glow. Hello, child. Who are you supposed to
Hello,
be?
mister.
Aw. Young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
The twins outside your brothers.
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside.
They're older than you, but they don't speak nearly as good as you.
They look
Okay.
the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
Yes, they do look alike.
Lammy tells them apart.
Oh, she have like a little lamb toy in her hands? Speaking of Ace Attorney, someone made an animation using Ace Attorney about Discord conversation and its masterpiece. Oh boy, I gotta see this at some point. I've seen a couple of those where it's like the Twitter bot animates them and they're really good. What's the thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like,
She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Lambie looks soft.
yes. Very soft.
Suddenly, she pushes the stuffed animal towards your face. Do we have another Harry copyright Harry self-hatred moment trademark? I don't deserve it. I'm scum.
Press your damn cheek against Lammy, okay?
The lieutenant sounds authoritative and surprisingly gruff. Oh, okay. Press your cheek against Lambie.
Isn't he soft?
Yay! Healed my morale. What's that?
It's a grouse.
She yelps, smiling broadly.
You might be able to get on Garth's good side if you replace the broken skewer you almost certainly broke.
Oh. Well, I'm not gonna just yoink this from
Twirls
a kid.
the furry doll around in the air, giggling happily. All right, you just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
Why? I'm not stealing it. Oh, are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yeah, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
Here, there's a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
Okay. And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
They're stupid. Yeah, all right. She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye as though searching for
We're
confirmation.
going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
He enunciates the last two words carefully.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Oh, okay. Well, later then.
Bye!
Girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. Mainly because I'm pretty sure the stuffed bird isn't hers. It's Lily's, or her mom's. I'm not gonna be like, hey, can I take your mom's bird, by the way? Like, rust-eaten letters read Mazut. I'm still laughing at Kim being like, you will shove your face into the fucking stuffed animal. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. Relax, it's not yours. You didn't crash every MZ in Revachol, hopefully. Thanks. Quick travel unlocked church. There's a church over here? Oh, I'd have to go all the way to that little peninsula to look at that. All right, never mind. School of fish huddle around the fence post and scatter into the dark. For you a drawbridge. It can only be lowered from the other side. Oh, but there's so much shit over there. What, can I not just physical instrument, like, mighty jump my way over? Is that not an option? Take a big running start. You feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. Is this the church? Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. I'm so glad you're on day 3. There's so much touchies. Yeah, I love this so far. The fact that the game is like, okay, you can actually explore shit now. An altar shrouded in the dark, or something like that. It's too hard to tell. Also, did I get... Oh, the new notification is just for the canister and the postcard. Okay. Oh yeah, I still have to go pick up the dice at some point today. The sign reads St. Brun 1147. Anything back here before we go in? Bunch of reeds. And what the fuck is this? Is this like a bunker? These busty gears used to turn the whole machine. Oh no, there's a chain going. The chain trails off into the ocean to who knows where.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Use the service what?
Probably something that is no longer there.
Well, I would prefer to have higher interfacing before I tried that. This barrel has been recently discarded and it still smells of fuel oil. Also, the fact that it is a fucking 3% chance isn't doing any wonders for me. White polo shirt. +1 rhetoric, -1 empathy. So I can be a frat boy now? Is that what you're telling me? +1 rhetoric. What's polo anyway? -1 empathy. No, really, what the hell's polo? The shirt looks worn and smells a bit. You can't help but wonder, who would leave it stuffed in a Terra container? What kind of man would ever wear a polo shirt? This might be one of life's mysteries that will never be solved. The polo shirt. The boardwalk rises to your south. It casts a long shadow over you. Oh yeah, there is a boardwalk over there. Man, they really do open up the entire game, day 3, don't they? We got the polo shirt, but where's the Marco shirt? Yeah. It's the same shirt, but like inside out. Someone made a campfire here a long time ago. Rusted broken control box for the radio relay tower. Ladders too rusty to climb. The sea air is eating away at it. Scented scarf. +1 shivers, -2 physical instrument. But that would also have to remove my tie, so useless item. 0 out of 10. Never want it. Still taking it though because I like having stuff in my inventory. Alrighty, so that's everything behind the church. At least as far as I'm aware. Oh, this is... I gotta go this way. There we go. There's still this thing, but I don't want to mess with it without the, like... It's like it's a one-time check, you know what I mean? And like, granted, our chances of critical success are way higher. But I would like just a little more interfacing to just make sure that maybe, you know, we don't fuck it up. A dead phone. Smashed receiver. It's like someone hung up too hard. Okay, what about this phone? Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome. Oh yeah, someone smashed in the roof of it. Oh. You can imagine why. Calls become terrible sometimes. Oh. Oh no. Buzz. Hum. The electricity flows through the fire. The electricity flows through the wires with audible power. Me no speak good.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Take a closer
It's
look.
streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Why not?
It's a guano-encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough as it is.
Okay. Mean. Ooh, 2 bottles. I'll have to go back to the mainland to like cash this in at some point, but vagrants have recently painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. Mega Binos prescription lenses. Ooh, 2 encyclopedia. But -1 perception. Just clean the jacket, forehead. Yeah, exactly. I'm probably actually going to come back here once Kim goes to bed and just take the jacket. Like, makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. Good for them. Locked, huh? Well, you know what that means. Thank you. And there's a couple coins over there. Give me the coins. Thank you. Big wine canister. It's open and empty.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Hold on, that is awful.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it.
No.
Keep it in now. Don't overreact. Breathe.
Oh yeah, the vomiting from the corpse. What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that.
Oh no, it is a corpse!
Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Speaking of vomiting, I started reading. Oh, you got that scene then. Isn't it great? Isn't it fucking phenomenal? Alrighty. I'm guessing that's a corpse on the end of the dock here then.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
But more importantly,
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
a gum wrapper? Hello? 10 out of 10 would want a first kiss like that.
Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet.
Hold on.
The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. His 2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Stands up and shivers as a gust of wind blows through his bomber jacket.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Alright, what about his clothes?
Wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
Kebab sauce. And we saw the kebab wrapper, or packaging at least, in the garbage can beside
The
him.
leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made.
Anything in his
Find
pockets?
Some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels
Is his
sodden
clothes your
and
size?
heavy
Can you take
under
it?
your hand.
Maybe. I don't know. He looks a little smaller than
We
me.
should take a look at that library card after this is done.
What about the man
The
himself?
man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole.
Okay, yep, I know what this is. Man ate kebab, spilled it on his shirt, was drunk as fuck, threw the wrapper in the garbage, stepped on that plank, plank broke, twisted his ankle, falls, hits his head on the bench, dies on impact. This isn't a murder or anything. This is just a really unfortunate situation, and because not many people live here and nobody comes out this way, our friend here has been just remained here for 2 days.
You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol, 3 bottles of wine, or 1.5 of spirits.
Take a look at his face.
Expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all.
Yeah.
He was just about to head home. The first step back home proved to be his last.
Play the
There's some
surroundings.
dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Take a little looky-loo at his head here.
Of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is where he came out of himself, drop by drop.
A gross way of
when he was
describing it, but all right.
It took 3, maybe 4 minutes.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
Nah, just the one at the back of his head.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Take a little steppy step on the
They
floorboards.
screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile.
What about the bottle?
0.75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Tear all around us.
He looks at the other 2 bottles near the coin-operated viewer, then at your yellow plastic bag.
I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
Fine. I like the fact the game actually brought up the fact that I have my fucking collection bag out, though.
Truth. It feels disrespectful.
What about the chewing gum?
Lebowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Take a little look
The
in.
blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Huh.
In a ditch off a road below the 881, he thinks. A young father. Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop.
Step
The
back.
entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Looks like one of
Who
the
is this?
locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
Look south the way you came.
That's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
At least this man knew how to party. Imagine the same scene without the bottle. Now that would be just sad.
Okay, electrochemistry.
This is an omen, a sign from above. Don't start drinking again.
I think label it actually. It's not in character for the run we're doing, but I want to appreciate the writing of what we're witnessing here is the demise of a great party beast. That leather jacket, an empty vodka bottle. Mwah. I think labeling him as an alcoholic is a bit premature. We don't know anything yet.
We do know that he was married.
Lieutenant points at a ring on the man's left hand.
But you're right. Let's not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
You think he was drunk?
Oh, yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure. It
Right.
does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with
From
him?
where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Damn benches killing people. We need to ban benches so they don't take any more lives. Your big bench, on the other hand, is gonna rally against that. What about the field autopsy?
Isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
Yeah, I don't see anything criminal here. Let's leave it at that.
The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
I mean, we found him. We should probably finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station for Mike and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
And they don't want me to collect the tear in this situation, so I'm not gonna. And the coin operated viewer is busted. That shit ain't happening. Moonshine probably. Smells like tasty fermentation. Oh, if that's the case, no wonder the guy got so fucked up. Wait, is there... Can I go this way? No, there's nothing this way. Okay. Oh, there's still more that way. Hold up. Oh, vibrating Harry. Look at him go. There we go. Anything over here? Hello? Big building with a big bar on it. Bars cover these long, dusty windows. What's this?
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
Neat. $1.27 that time. Big bucks. The fence blocks the path. No way on from here. But I do see two little thingy things I can yoinky yoink. Thank you. And thank you. Oh, $5. Hell yeah. Somebody loaded hid stuff with that one. Also, what's the kid and father doing here?
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Hold on. Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Uh-huh.
He's just making up fancy words. This doesn't mean anything.
No, that's like programmer language. What's that about the windows before?
Oh, yes. So, Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Oh. Neat way of going about it. You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
What? I don't entirely understand his reasoning of like, oh yeah, the monitors were all fucked up, so they the south wall doesn't have any light windows, but maybe there's a reasoning. Like, on one hand, I feel like this guy's talking out of his ass, but on the other hand, I feel like the reasoning would be like, oh yeah, the lamps are there, or the windows aren't there, so that way there's no like monitor glare. South wall doesn't have windows, so the sun doesn't come through and produce glare. Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. Although I'm thinking about it, and the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, so when would the south be an issue in that regard? He rests his hand on his boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad.
The south is always an issue in the US, and it will rise again.
We've been getting really into worms lately. But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
He points to the building again.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hands to his eyes, springtime sun warming his handsome face. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Look at the building looming over you.
Old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
What's an R&D department?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore.
He smiles brightly, laugh lines around his... Oh, this is a nice guy.
Probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
I don't think I've ever heard of this Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
He adjusts his suit jacket.
They started out as a Midway electronics outfit in
Midway?
2 centuries ago.
They made Pac-Man? No.
Moved to Revachol. Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was the ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
Tape computer?
Mm-hmm. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution, revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bringing them to the average consumer. Which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
Well, what happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
The boy wipes his nose on his sleeve.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other building, then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
Huh. You're saying the Feld Electrical built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
A pleasure wheel?
The lieutenant looks wistfully at the horizon, as if picturing gondolas rising to the sky.
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel, lighting up the coast.
I would also prefer if there was a big wheel.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive.
Harry the type to ask unironically, you're telling me a shrimp fry this? He asks every single one of those questions in the same sentence, and Kim has to like desperately drag him away from the interrogation. Like every single one of those questions back to back. Like, you're telling me a shrimp fry in this complex? Fry this right apartment complex? I find it quite simple. You're telling me a gingerbread this way? No. Oh god, forget that last one. What happened to the engineers, the company people?
I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
What do the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
What was that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02. It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bombessier d'Insolente. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
How do tape computers work? Do they work like radio computers?
No one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
He raises his finger, remembering something.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Womty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Juice joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center?
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center.
He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world.
I like how the game had to take a moment and be like, wait, did he just fucking say that? Like, okay, the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, Paul Ackerman, Keith and Guy Juice. What are you talking about?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
You're making this up. Kim, is he making this up?
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
He clears his throat.
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
Cool.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to this precious device. But so they did. The Feld playback experiment vanished into the fires of 07.
The Feld playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the Feld playback experience, but those are incorrect.
Why the revolutionaries destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
Huh. Wanted to ask something else.
Of course. What else?
No, that's all I wanted, actually.
Thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Cool building. The whole conversation just kind of amounted to cool building. Was this a fucking schwamp? The shitty schwamp? Oh, wait, hold on. I see. $1.15. There we go. Wait, if he's your half-brother, wouldn't you, right? I get the feeling what he means by half-brother is he's also a communist.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Broken.
Little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
Thank you, Kim.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Gloves.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Nice. We got big fucking gloves. +2 interfacing. Oh. Clenching and unclenching your fist has never been so fun. The tiny ceramic plates make a lovely clinking sound when your fingers move. The gloves are a bit sandy, but the grip is phenomenal. +2 encyclopedia, -1 perception. Okay, so if I wanted to get the maximum number of interfacing, it would have to be the gloves, like the fucking gauntlets. And oh my, I've never put stats in my interfacing. All right, that will cause issues. Mompty Dumpty Dom Setter. It's Wednesday evening and something heinously exciting is underway. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building, sipping wine and exchanging opinions. 29-year-old Wonder Twins, Guy and Keith Juiced, are the stars of the show, with their bomber jackets and white sneakers, head creators of this art exhibition. It's the Wompty Domdy Domniest event of the year, and all the cool kids have RSVP'd. Where are you if you're not here? I think we need to shove that one in my brain. So that's, I still have another, yeah, I've leveled up twice from that, so I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 more brain slots before I have to start forgetting things. There we go. And Wompty Dumpty Dom Center. Put her in. So I'll have -1 suggestion for a while, but it's fine.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
Decked out in future armor, like a cop ought to be.
Hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
1 down, 2 pieces to go. Here I come.
Are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too. 3 pieces more like. You were ambitious.
Yeah, I want the full suit.
It may be a while before you have all the pieces. In the meantime, you should analyze the armor. Figure out its vulnerabilities.
Vulnerabilities?
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Huh. And it gave me a thought on the armor too. +1 empathy, but oh wait, no, that's Aces High. Fairweather Teeth 500. -1 saver fair for the time. Really hurts to punch this armor. The sword wouldn't even leave a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. You just have to figure out what it is. Possibly by beating yourself while wearing it? Shooting yourself? Let's see. I don't think that skill is gonna do anything for me. I'm gonna be real. I do like having the gloves though. The gloves are fun. And they do bump up my interfacing by 2. Hey, wait, if my interfacing's bumped up, you know what we could do? Give the bunker a little We only got one shot at this, but we have +2 to the skill, and we have the quick effect on us. The building before you house the engine must have been a big one.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Give it a shot. Fuck it.
You rattle the handle a
nah.
bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Jammed shut? Huh. The door's shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We get into, like, everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
I'm not gonna accept this. The door could be part of the investigation.
Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
Curse you, door. That's a fucked up thing to do, door, being permanently shut and unoperable. Alrighty. Oh shit, we still need to pick up those dice. There's a quick travel now, isn't there? Wait, hold on. Character sheet, thought cabinet, M for map. I want to go to Martinez waterfront, please. Quick travel is a lie, I understand now. Guess we got our run. So we just go down here. Oh, it's gonna take me a little bit to memorize the, like, where everything is on this side of the map. Oh, those with tire marks for, oh no. It all makes sense now. Too much sense even. A painful amount of sense. We get to hear the song again though, so I'm happy.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has. You slip your fingers on if you want to.
Okay, yeah, no. This is still all fucked up. The bear's turned off now though, so that's nice. The quick travel's a little complicated. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need flashlight for this zone. There we go. Oh, I had a thought. Where are the clothes it used to display? Oh, okay. The game is fully aware that I keep fucking taking clothes and shoving them into my pockets. Hello.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Came back to pick up my die.
Good. That will be 7 real for one custom die.
Here you go.
Universal die for Wirral Untethered.
Take a little looky at it.
Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you can make out a nugget of bone hewn from an alligator's jaw.
Thanks. The standard 24-sided die can be used to get results for several dice. It's made of alligator jawbone cast in acrylic resin and embellished with a cast in acrylic resin embellished with frost motifs. Looks like a minuscule blizzard stuck in there. Note, look at the map in the journal to see its white checks of Oh, wait a minute. Hello? Is there more white checks that have opened because of that? Or does it mean that the die is going to come into play specifically for now that we have, or like, the die threw a weird sentence at the end there and I don't know what it means and it's scaring me. Okay, yeah, there's nothing to interact with in there. There we go. Then pop out here. That back. There we go. And we pop out here. Bada boom. Let's go. Then let's just drop off our tear while we're here, because I get the feeling we're going to be on the other side of the map a lot more often.
Your bottles clunk into the machine. Do you know what you should?
Thank you. All right, now the question is, Froggy Hat. Well, I guess that isn't much of a question as much as it is the answer. Froggy Hat. Froggy Hat. Froggy Hat. This is the wrong way. Froggy Hat. Froggy Hat. Froggy Hat.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Oh, this conceptualization's still locked. Give me Froggy Hat.
And practical, officer. Good choice.
There we go. Now we're talking. Froggy Hat. There we go. We in it. Alrighty. Dripped out on a Tuesday night. Exactly. Sorry, officer. I'm fucking balling. Detective, you are the officer. Also, there's something I want to check out.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space.
Let's say we're all one.
There. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things.
Okay, this is the role-playing game.
Occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entity. Wonderful board games.
Oh, this one.
Sir, The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while.
Economic competition.
Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends?
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
I don't feel I have any kids.
Technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
Do kind of want that, honestly. Now that I know I can spend money without like major consequence. Oh wait, no, we still need the boombox though. Fuck. Boombox, 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 boombox. Put the boombox and hit the turbo bass. If you've not heard Boombox by Lonely Island, by the way, I highly recommend it. It's a really good song. It's got the guy from the Reptiles on it. It's really good. All right, do you have Boombox?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look.
Check my
Anything else
pockets.
you're thinking of selling?
I don't need the postcard. I don't need either of the postcards. And I don't think I need the fuel canister. I'll hold on to it for now. Don't have anything else to sell. Other business to take care of.
The boom boxes on the shelf look well loved.
There we go.
Traveled, chipped, dented. They stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on my tippy
One
toes.
especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Welshie W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Well, that's kind of fucked up of you, but I'll take it.
Here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Thank you. All right, let's check out this boombox. Oh, it's a tool. Equip this to play tapes. Oh my god, you actually like hawk it up over your shoulder. Nice. Interact.
The quarter reel is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Press play.
Press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Press your ear against the speaker.
It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune, echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trashed your room to.
The one you trash your room to.
This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like 1,000,000 times. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox.
Look at him.
He doesn't say anything.
All right, well, we know. Now we know. The question is going to be cashing in on that knowledge. Oh, but I know a way we can work towards that. Let's go talk to the mom again and see if she'll let me have the bird, because just asking the kid for the bird seems like not the responsible choice here. So if mom lets me have the... Freaking ahead. Broken axle grinding. Oh, that's how I would have figured out about this without... I get it. Yeah, I got a bird for it. Okay, that's pretty good. I walked head first into that one. God damn it. What are these doing in the fish? Shoes.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's
Oh,
in
now
your
I know a
officer?
place. I can't ask her for the bird.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals who are hard to find.
Ah, like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard about
Two old
those.
guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
That sounds like our dudes. Where'd they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
I mean, that's it. I'm not really looking for anyone else right
How
now.
can I assist you then, officer?
No, that's everything then. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go talk to the kid again, see if they'll let me ask about the bird. Hello.
Hello, mister.
I can't ask about the bird. Damn. Oh, and clicking on the bird is just a take option. It's not even a... like a ask about option. Okay, well then. Oh yeah, we should probably cash in the dead body. So we haven't found him yet. We haven't found anyone who else has access to the whirling and rags. But we have gotten progress on Sing Karaoke now, so I'm happy about that. We did cash in a lot of quests getting over here. And I have boots now. Frank-Hungarian cavalry boots. Good old calf-length cavalry boots. Mount that horse and ride into the night. The heel comes in handy too. Definitely makes you some good 5 centimeters taller. But could it be that it's also making you sharper, more perceptive to your surroundings, now that you've gained a new perspective? +1 perception. The shoes give me +1 perception. Yeah, alright. Yeah, okay, dude. I also realized I haven't looked into the church yet. Yeah, here it is. Anything cool going on in here?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Oh, it's locked. Take a closer look at the lock.
This padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Sticker, you say?
You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the
Watchman logo, okay.
Dead.
Have you seen the symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
Okay, thanks, Kim. What's it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior delinquency?
For Revachol ZOC, the moral intern defined junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law. These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams.
What is suggestive of junior delinquency
I
here?
haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Ah. Rattle,
Nothing
rattle.
happens. Only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
Damn.
I don't think that's going to work.
Take a look at the carpentry.
The door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Run my hand over a beam?
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
What about the staple?
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least.
Which means it should be easy enough to just pull off.
To get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Turn to the lieutenant. This is where Mr. Prybar comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Where do you think we should start?
Can you hear the pulsing bass underneath the wind? A sure sign of junior delinquency, somewhere east of here.
I'm sorry, what? Pulsing bass underneath the wind. A sure sign. Oh, to the east. Okay. So there's some shit going on to the east. I understand. Not this east. Okay. There's 47 cents here, though, to make back my froggy hat money. Hopefully buy a second froggy hat. Anything going on over here? Oh, there's a stack of rocks. Must have taken a lot of patience to do this.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh. Hello there.
Hi.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Jesus Christ, electrochemistry. Your child is freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
I said you should have a hat
So
on.
should you.
You don't have to do anything.
I should, and I do.
Oh. I didn't notice that.
No, that's all cleared up. I have some questions.
Sorry, man. My mind was elsewhere. Shoot.
What's your name?
Estelle.
And your surname?
Why?
I'm from the police. It's for paperwork.
Okay, it's Burger.
You
Burger.
have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
What's that device you got there?
This. It's a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
Contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
How's that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where'd you get it from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals. I haven't even finished that thought project yet, game. Calm down. Or have I? No, I haven't yet. Okay. This sounds interesting. Who's this Arno guy?
Oh, yeah. Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
Hey, now I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock in the form of a wrecked tape player and completely trashed hotel room.
That's cool.
You're right. Time has deserted me.
Sucks, man. Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
Morale damage from saying that? Actually, I had some non-mic questions for you. What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it you're recording?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
And what are the recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
He rubs his shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
Take this, you're cold.
Lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
No, man, fuck that.
It's okay.
You said it's supposed to be a music place? What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The boys? On Amazon?
Yeah. Andre and the guys. They're inside,
Eric Andre?
in the tent.
Okay.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here where the boys are
We've
inside?
got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's
Why not
piles
just-
of it.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why is that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
Have you been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revershaw experience they get east of the river.
What's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
I bet they're really rich. They must be special people to be so
Oh,
rich.
They are. And I'm scum.
I'm scum too. Actually, no, you're not scum.
Oh, but I am.
You know what?
Go
I
ahead.
had another question. That's it.
Okay. Bye.
I need as much empathy as I can get. I want that tape deck. Spirit Decor, Logic Authority, Suggestion, Spirit Decor. Sure, it gives me minus empathy. No, I'm just gonna have to go raw stats then. All right.
Hello again.
The device is cold to the
Fuck.
touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath, you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
Damn it. Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah.
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles as a mean wind comes bellowing in. The 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years.
What's hypnotic dance music?
Anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instruments. Like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
Okay, okay.
Clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like. If it ever comes.
Do you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, you two are cops.
Yeah, why do you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Did you put the padlock on the door? No.
Not really, no.
Okay then.
What do you need to know?
No, that's
Go
everything.
ahead.
Later.
Wumpty
Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center.
You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and sparkling wine. And, let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization.
Tax optimization.
Now that you've internalized it, you can have a piece too.
Well, I do like not paying taxes. -2 suggestion, but encyclopedia passives get +10 XP and +2 real. Oh. I mean, I don't think it's going to be very helpful for my build, but I like the idea of it. Oh, I should probably talk to her friends in the tent. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. Pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. Hehe. Trash from some unending party. Oh hey, we can knock the drawbridge over.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
Looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Yay! Bridge. This is someone's home away from home. Just like yours.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Is that Rick? From the Rick and Morty's? What the fuck?
It's
What's with your hair, bro?
This is their leader. Or at least he thinks he is.
Alright, coming in.
We barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
Wow, Kim.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
He gestures for you to squeeze in. Canister's filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
There's enough room for her to sit right there. Why'd they kick her out?
I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
All right, shake his hand.
Grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The pizza guy?
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
David Bowie!
And Egghead. Egg!
Egg! Why is he fucking like ascended Jeff Bezos? Look at him. Holy shit.
Together with Cell Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
In a pipeline, officer.
All right. Why are you here?
We've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Okay.
Talent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
Thank you, Noid.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need. The place is pretty
Which
bad.
brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
Enough histrionics. What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended. Dopeheads!
Dopeheads! Yeah. He angrily spits on a screw and starts cleaning it.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Reversholt.
Hey, they have the sticker. So they're the ones that put the key lock or the padlock on it.
Strike that! The word!
Yeah!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burners really are.
I feel like you may be laying this on a bit thick. What's really so bad about these dopeheads and burnouts?
Spooky.
What exactly do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
You want to turn it into a club?
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll look into it. Tell me more.
All right, man.
Claps his hands enthusiastically.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Did you put the padlock on the door?
I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
I need the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Be the cool cop. Catch the key as it flies towards you.
It's as if time
Damn
is
it.
frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool.
All right, don't ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face with minimal effort.
Blam! Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eye orb. In the looking ball.
Stab me in the fucking eye with the key. The key looks heavy. Let me hold that for you. Hey, Arden, how's it going?
Stab in pain. Tears stream uncontrollably from your right eye.
Ah, goddamn asshole! What is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm in pain now?
I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got overexcited. Threw him too hard. I'm sorry.
Don't be mean to the guy.
Looks
Aw.
like he's genuinely sorry. He didn't throw them better.
Why is this going so badly? I don't want to say these things. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You almost eye murdered me. A cop. That's use of lethal force.
I really am sorry, man. Just take this, okay?
He pulls out some black paper from his belt bag.
Looks like there's quite a lot there.
I do like having money. I don't need your pity money. Where were we?
He is shifting in his spot, uncomfortably, still feeling sorry for the mishap.
We were talking about the padlock, I think.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
It wasn't very hardcore of us.
Me too. I shouldn't have that kind of power over another person. I'm not the one with the violence monopoly here. You are. I'm glad that kid.
I'm not the one with the violence monopoly. All right.
Sure,
Other
man.
questions.
Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know.
Going from 90 to 85%. Yeah. I like how he dropped instead of going up. Well, better safe than sorry. Anything more you can tell me?
There's also the machinery.
The
This
machinery.
machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
Wizard powers, I
When I
understand.
first scouted the place back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Okay.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything
What?
like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
Hello?
The other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
As you are.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
For this man, even regular silence is awful enough. But that was something greater.
But you haven't physically seen anyone.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times, and we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kind of it.
What was that about something watching you?
You aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
It was this
Uh-huh.
dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
A crab man?
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behavior.
Ambush behavior. Crab man. Crab man!
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
All right, understandable.
Ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
The implications of this are too numerous to consider. Proceed with caution.
Learn all you can before entering the dark building. Yeah, all right, dude. Crab people, walk like crab, talk like people. Can you tell me more about this machinery?
Not annoyed about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind it.
Jacked up to some snuff
It means
station.
like one of those rich boy private radio stations where you can listen to people getting killed on and jerk off to it. Sick shit.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff. We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid about the machines. He'll tell you more.
All right, let's talk about something else.
What? As
No,
always,
that's everything.
We'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah.
Honorable One, you have accumulated a substantial amount of honor points on your life path. You are a man most virtuous.
Wait, there were honor points?
Of course there were honor points. Did you think no one was paying attention to all of your honorable deeds, Honorable One?
I only try my best. It's the most any of us can do.
The modesty on this one. Another 10 honor points for you, sir. You are on the fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honor cop.
Honor cop. Isn't honor sort of an archaic concept?
Living in the name of virtue, and doing noble deeds while expecting nothing in return is not archaic. How can you even think that? Selflessness forms the basis for the warrior code, an ageless code, as fit for nomadic Ilmaran tribes traversing the vast red plateau in Provincia Gordi, as it is for your neighborhood postman.
A warrior code, you say? I do feel like a warrior. This whole thing is beginning to sound very me.
You are like a wandering night monk setting right the wrongs of the world you come upon. Are you ready to drink deep from the cup of honor?
You know what? My honor is my
Yes,
life.
Your deeds are spoken for you, honorable one. But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed. A rite of honor.
Honor copium.
Even among the honorable, only the most dignified.
Harry really do be chugging down copium every day of his life.
Oh, honorable one, have excelled in honor. Honor comes from deep within you, and to truly know oneself, to know one's honor, one must reach deep within oneself and touch one's honor.
Oh, okay.
You need to bring the thumb of your right hand, your sword hand, to your rectum and stick it in there to form the Arch of Honor.
Stick your thumb in your butt, bro. What if someone comes and sees
Then
me?
they will witness honor so great, it seems nigh impossible.
In front of these three?
They will admire you, honorable one.
Well, all I ever wanted was to live with dignity, to die with honor. Stick your thumb in your ass.
Congratulations, honorable one. You have become a member of a noble faculty. A man kneels.
Harry standing there with his right thumb up his ass. Well, if you're left-handed, would it be your right hand or your sword hand? Actually, there is historical precedent for this. I believe most of the time, you were still trained as right-handed. Specifically because if you were seen as left-handed, you were seen as a witch and fucking murdered. But,
Go forth and commit even more honorable deeds. And should your resolve ever waver, remember the right of honor.
Thank you,
Always
authority.
cleanse a man's soul. It is an honor to serve with you, honor cop.
Overproductive honor glands. I just shoved my thumb up my ass in front of these people. -4 drama. Okay, interesting. Alrighty, but for today, I think shoving a thumb up my ass is a good place to end the stream for today. So yeah, thank y'all for coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope y'all had fun. I shoved a thumb up my ass, which is really all you can ask for at the end of the day, is the ability to shove your own thumb up your own ass. That's what we've all needed in life. That all you can ask for. Oh, got him. Oh, hey, Nah, but seriously, thank y'all for coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope y'all had fun. Tomorrow is Friday, which means we will be playing more Elden Ring. And we got to the bottom of that tree zone, so that'll be interesting. And next week, we'll be playing more Disco Elysium. And I'm gonna remove the thumb from my ass on that stream. It'll be a lot of fun. Wait, what? Oh, is the bot not working? Hold up. Bot, get to work. Chatbot. A secret command Lupin doesn't know about. Okay, let me try this again. Oh yeah, no, it's the stream elements is down for today, I guess. Okay. Second thought, no links today, I guess, guys. Stream Elements is taking a big doo-doo and is a little bit busy at the moment. But yeah. If you're really that interested in the links, come back tomorrow and hopefully they'll be working then. But until then, let us find someone to raid. You know, on one hand, I'm trying to think of someone we could raid who would be entirely fine with me mentioning shoving my thumb up my ass. But on the other hand, most of the people who are currently online and streaming at the moment are normal, fairly well-balanced people. Oh wait, no, Jess is online. There we go. So / raid Jess, and as for the raid call, is all I ever wanted was to live with dignity. Shoves thumb. Oh no, better idea. Thumb stuff. Raid. There we go. Thumb stuff raid. Surely there's no inherent bad meaning behind that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope y'all had fun. And I will see y'all tomorrow. So, until then, have a good one, y'all. Later. Oh, I'm quickly stealing one of the messages so it has the emote attached. There we go. All right, later.